So I'm sitting here watching these darn tough socks dry. Yesterday I hand washed them in cold water. This is what I used. Woolite. These are wool blend socks. Depending on the sock, it could be like 80% wool, like 20% polyester or nylon or whatever. Or it could even be just 40% wool and the rest nylon. It depends on the sock. It's kind of overcast today. I wish if the sun was out, we'd be in the sun right here. This is what a brand new pair of socks comes in. Guaranteed for life. Still made in Vermont. You can't read, it's hard to read, but 19% nylon, 2% lycra, and 8% wool. This sock costs $35. This is their website. Now, they don't say it on this package here, but on their website, they say, you don't have to wash the socks every time you wear them. You can wear them for 2 or 3 days in a row or more, depending on what you're, if you're running a marathon, you might want to wash them after the first wearing. But otherwise, you don't have to. Now, as I said, these are wool blend socks. 100% wool socks are hard to find, and they don't. The truth of the matter is, they just don't last that long. Like these will last for. They're guaranteed for life, or at least just for as long as the company's in business. But these socks don't keep you as warm as wool socks, real wool. This is a wool blend. Like 80% wool, and they even tell you on the website, just because they say it's 80% wool, it might not be 80% wool. It varies. That's what they say on their website. There's so many socks out there that you can, not just these darn tough brand, but there's so many socks out there. I'd be curious to know. I'd be curious to look at this in the sock drawer of some of these super wealthy billionaires, for instance. I wonder how they deal with their socks. I mean, they're billionaires. They could afford to wear a sock one day and then get rid of it. I wonder how they deal with their socks. I mean, and as I said, there's so many socks out there. There's pros and cons. Like a pure wool sock is it's a lot warmer, and I think a lot more comfortable. But then there's wool, and then there's wool. I mean, there's good wool, there's bad wool. There's so many things that you have to deal with. But these darn tough socks are guaranteed for life. I've never, cashed in on that, but it's good. It gives you peace of mind to know that your sock develops a hole or something, they'll replace it. So these socks should be dry. Oh, they've been sitting out all night. And like I say, if the sun was out, these would be in the sun and they'd dry a lot faster. than they are here. But so, by the end of the day, these will be